Hello, Libra. Hey, family. How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well today, in great moods, in great spirits. Thank you so much to those of you who are new here. I appreciate you tuning in. If I resonate with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? It helps me read more accurately when you energetically donate to the channel, and it also helps with circulating the messages for the collective. Okay, thank you to those of you who are returning. I appreciate your continued love and support. Like, y'all already know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender, okay? All is fluid in tarot. And all timelines exist parallel to each other. It just depends on your actions that determine which timeline you're on. So let's see what Spirit needs you to know today, Libra. What messages there are for you. How you should be moving in these spiritual streets. Okay. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if this doesn't resonate, check out the other readings on my channel for your Moon, your North Node, your Rising, and also watch the houses that these placements are in. Okay, or maybe you're on your Libra cycle in terms of your divine blueprint or your clock of destiny. Okay, so what's the message here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. What's the message? We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you came out in your energy first. I'm getting this is like a guide, an archangel. Otherwise, even if you're a woman, you could be operating in your masculine energy. Okay, you coming out in your own energy feels like you're feeling confident, self-assured, you know, grounded in your own energy, your own identity. This could also be a conversation. But the King of Swords, he's a leader. He's an authoritative figure. Typically somebody who's mastered his mind, his consciousness, at least when he's in the upright. There could be somebody that wants to come and talk to you and have a conversation. What else for Libra? Oh, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. This feels like a beautiful relationship coming in or coming together. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is Virgo Mercury. This talks about long-term goals, wealth, abundance, and prosperity, teamwork. Somebody could be starting a business if you're a man, or your business could be thriving, flourishing. Okay, you can have lots of support around you. I'm getting like this, somebody here is like a CEO, or you're about to be. I'm getting like somebody here, this King of Swords, taking on a role of leadership and authority in a community or in a business. This maybe could be a promotion. Maybe somebody is getting promoted at work. Or it could also be like a spiritual thing, because the Ten of Pentacles could be a spiritual inheritance. But first, you have to establish and come into your identity. That's part of inheriting your spiritual inheritance. What else? Oh, let me turn that off. 8 of Cups in the reverse. So the 8 of Cups in the reverse, this gives you trying to return to you. If this is not somebody trying to return to you, this is like you needing to see the bigger picture of something. And with this King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, it could mean that, now switch the roles, because it could be where your person's energy I'm picking up on, right? Or just somebody in your energy. But if this is not somebody trying to return to you, it could be both, right? But this is somebody needing to see that they're a boss, they're a leader, they're meant to be a leader, they're meant to run their own business. Not every man or woman is meant to work for somebody else, right? Especially not the King of Swords energies. They're like natural born leaders, authoritative figures. Okay, I'm getting something about an assignment that somebody could have for the new earth with this 10 of Pentacles. Like, as the earth and the power dynamics is shifting, you could be somebody who's meant to be in some sort of leadership position in your community. Or maybe this is you meant to lead a family or something. Okay, so this could be like you taking on more responsibility in your household. My bad, y'all. My remote fell and the batteries dropped out. Yeah, look, the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. That's a leader, an authoritative figure, somebody of affluence, influence. And this could be what somebody's needing to see the bigger picture of, right? You could be under some sort of an illusion in terms of your identity. Maybe with the 10 of Pentacles here, it has something to do with your family history or your bloodline as well. Right? For some of you with this 10 of Pentacles, there could be family, friends, a community that you have to abandon, right? You cannot break generational curses or seek approval of the people who are still oppressed. It's not going to work that way. So, yeah, this is Pisces, Saturn. And, you know, Pisces is illusions, delusions. And anywhere you have Piscean energy in your chart is where you're bound to be under some sort of an illusion, even if it's disillusionment, like, or self-delusion, I meant to say. So what else? Let's get one more card. Yeah, I'm seeing here, like, yeah, the Fool, exactly. A trendsetter, a curse breaker, somebody original, right? You have a unique path, and the Fool is Aquarius energy, which is also Uranus. Uranus is the planet of change. So I'm seeing here somebody could leave a group of people or a community behind. This 10 of Pentacles, it could even be like a corporate job or something that you've been doing for a long time. An environment you've been for a long time. Yeah, the Fool, this is somebody unique, somebody different. Somebody who has, it feels like a very unique life path. It could be different from everybody else around you, right? And this is what somebody's needing to see. Because I know a lot of times people, like, they want you to feel bougie, or they want to label you as bougie or arrogant when you turn your nose up at certain things that you know are not in alignment with you. It's not that you're better than these people around you, it's that your life path looks different. That's all it really is, right? And sometimes, especially you coming out in your own energy, is giving me like you're confident, right? Sometimes that can be mistaken for arrogance or being cocky when other people don't have that quality themselves, when they're not confident in themselves. So you can have an Aquarius somewhere in your chart, or this is a new cycle that somebody's needing to start. There could also be something maybe that you keep returning to with the 8 of Cups in the reverse that you need to detach from, set yourself free from. Because the 8 of Cups in the upright talks about outgrowing your comfort zone, walking away from things that no longer serve you. But in the reverse, it's the opposite. Okay, so let's break down this energy and see what this is. But I'm getting somebody here who's meant to see that they have a unique life path and they're different from everybody else. You're not meant to be operating the same, doing the same things, being around the same people, right? Like, you're meant to do something different. And the Fool could even talk about moving, traveling. All right, so what's this King of Swords? Yeah, see the Ace of Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity. Somebody could be getting a promotion, like I said, starting a business. You could be coming into a lot of, you know, this King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, there could be lots of money-making ideas that you have, right? And they could be all in your head right now, and you're needing to separate yourself from something that's either oppressing you or keeping you stagnant, right? In order for you to see these ideas materialize, or in order for you to, you know, like master your own energy, your own fire, so that you can, you know, put the work behind this. It's like getting these ideas out of your head and getting into your body so that you can bring them into fruition. But somebody here has lots of good business ideas. They could be prosperous and abundant. Also, the Ace of Pentacles is something long-term, right? And tens lead to the aces too. So I'm getting a lot of spiritual wealth somebody has, but they haven't necessarily tapped into that leadership skill or quality that they need to obtain their abundance or their spiritual inheritance. Okay, automatically I'm getting somebody who in a past life you could have been like one of the leaders of Atlantis. I'm kind of getting that too. What's this Ace of Pentacles? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this is creativity, this King of Cups. Okay, somebody could also be going through a heart chakra awakening because it's green. And I'm looking at this Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, I'm getting somebody's heart chakra being unblocked. What else for this King of Cups? This reading feels like it's for a masculine. So even if you're a Libra woman, this could be for your person. Yeah, look, the World. Okay, the Ace of Cups in the reverse in the World. So there's a cycle here that's closing out. And I'm getting like somebody's heart chakra was blocked. There was repressed feelings and emotions. But with the World, that's coming to a close here. And somebody is about to step into a very successful, abundant period in their lifetime, right? The World could also be achievements and milestones. Somebody's reached a significant milestone in their life. Give me more on this Ace of Cups reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Venus. So somebody could be healing from like some form of codependency, or okay, I'm getting that this heart chakra blockage, because the Nine of Pentacles is self-actualization. Now I'm really trying to figure out why this is in the reverse, but I feel like with the World here, this is something that's coming to a close, right? So it talks about recognizing your unique talents and abilities, right, that you have, like your niche, things that you reincarnated on this planet with, right, things that you have mastered, skills that you have mastered. And when your heart chakra is blocked or you're unhealed, it's hard to figure out what exactly those are, right? So, and these are like your natural talents that you can use to manifest abundance. This Nine of Pentacles, that's what this talks about. And if your heart chakra is blocked, it'll be hard to manifest because it has its own electromagnetic field, right? And if it emits a frequency of blockages and stagnancy, that's going to manifest in other areas of your life. Give me more on this Nine of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is over sort of challenges or conflict that somebody was having, grounding themselves, right? The Nine of Pentacles upright would be somebody feeling grounded, somebody feeling at peace, stable, content, right, in their own energy. Also, for some of you, I'm seeing like a period of your singlehood ending pretty soon. Hi, Kenny B. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, the Six of Cups is healing. And the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands reversed. So somebody's inner child is healed or healing. Okay, the world here, I'm getting somebody is going through an upgrade, like of their chakras, specifically like the heart and the crown. So the Five of Wands talks about some conflict ending or a challenge that you may have overcome. What's the Five of Wands reverse? It feels like a finding your identity, your niche, your talents, because there was like repressed feelings and emotions. The Knight of Wands reverse. So this feels like there was a lack of courage. Somebody who may have been afraid to take risks. And this is what was causing all the challenges and the obstacles, right? But once you get into the flow of being willing to take risks, being willing to, you know, start anew and detach and find that courage, right? Because the Fool, it can be somebody who has courage. It takes a lot of bravery, right? To detach from what's familiar to you, right? To release what no longer is serving you, and to be open to new, open to change, right? So yeah, this, and if it's like once you get into the flow of doing that, it becomes easier to you. I always say the antidote to fear is curiosity. Get curious, study whatever you're trying to do, research whatever you're trying to do, inform yourself about it, right? And eventually that fear will kind of, you know, dwindle away. So yeah, this King of Swords, even if you're a woman, this feels like somebody stepping into their masculine energy. What's this world? The Ace of Wands reverse. So there could be the end of you doing something that you really weren't interested in, or that you were disinterested in, right? This could be the end of you feeling like lethargic or tired. Something was draining your energy, your vitality, blocking your creativity. Yeah, here goes the Knight of Swords, taking action, seizing opportunities. Give me one on the Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Delays, missed opportunities, disappointments. The Seven of Pentacles in a reverse feels like debt, or somebody who wasn't able to manifest any wealth. This could also be a change of plans. Somebody's money is getting ready to come out of this place of stagnancy, and it feels like it's because somebody's heart chakra was blocked. So it's like you couldn't see yourself the leader that you truly are. The Four of Cups is Cancer Moon. This is like delusions. It's almost like there could have been a lot of things around you that was draining your energy, but you weren't really seeing it. And it could have been something that you were doing for work, or a person that you were around, or with this Five of Wands, it could even be like a group of people that you were around. Knight of Wands reverse is like somebody that's reckless too. Y'all know what they say these days, the lions. What's this Four of Cups? Yeah, see the Page of Pentacles. This is good news in finances. Okay, this is a new beginning that somebody's having financially. And you know, maybe this Knight of Wands in the reverse is somebody here that was being reckless, right? To where, because that Seven of Pentacles, that's towards Saturn. That talks about planning and strategizing, that I seen that was in the reverse. Okay, so this could be somebody overcoming this recklessness in terms of their finances. Maybe you like had projects that you were like starting, but you weren't taking the time to plan them through and strategize, right? Maybe somebody here with this Page of Pentacles, they needed a business plan, financial advice, or even just like a practical plan. Yeah. It's like somebody maybe thinking that they could just leap into something. But, you know, that's not a bad thing, right? But I feel like in planning, you would come up with a contingency plan. Like, that's part of it. If this doesn't work, you know, being able to foresee. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like talking about making bad decisions or things out of control. Even like taking on more than you can handle. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Practicality. Practicality, patience, following through exactly on what you start. Being able to complete things. Being diligent and efficient, rather than this Knight of Wands in the reverse, more I need it yesterday, like expecting things to materialize overnight. That could have been frustrating and discouraging, but you know, the manifestation, that's love in action, right? So yeah, okay, so I'm seeing somebody here being hardworking. Like, you could be spending a lot of time these days work towards your long-term goals, but it's like something here about your heart was impacting maybe the speed at which you expected things to happen, or nothing was happening at all. And this Knight of Pentacles gives me out somebody making slow progress towards their goals, right? If you go outside and chop down the tree, take a swing at it every day, eventually it'll fall. Lay a brick every day, eventually you'll have a house. But as long as you're consistent, the Knight of Pentacles also talks about consistency, you'll be able to achieve what it is that you desire. And the World is here, which talks about goals, milestones, achievements. Yeah, and you know, the best day to work on your long-term goals is on Thursdays. That's Jupiter's day. So what's this Ten of Pentacles? Somebody could be starting a family, coming into enough money to provide for a family. Okay, Five of Cups here. We have somebody in your energy that's in regret, because it feels like they can't be a part of whatever it is that you're building. We have 10 here and 10 there. Scorpio, Mars. It's a past energy. Why is this Five of Cups here? Or if this isn't somebody's timeline right now, if you're having an issue manifesting any abundance, it's because there's a heart chakra blockage here. So yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so I'm getting a thing where you could have been with somebody long term who you expected or thought they would be your lifetime, your life partner, right? Somebody who you can build generational wealth with, start a family with, have a business with, right? Whatever your idea of success is, or whatever you've seen long term for your future, right? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse gives me a change of plans. Like, either this is somebody who you're either divorcing from, because y'all could have had kids or a family, or somebody who you realize, right, maybe y'all didn't share the same vision, y'all didn't have the same long-term goals, or maybe this person didn't want to, you know, put in any work or be a team player with this Ten of Pentacles here, and you changed your plans. You could be with somebody else now, right? And this person is in regret. I'm getting like them crying over spilled milk, loss of control. Somebody could even be depressed with this Five of Cups here. But yeah, look, Lovers in the reverse. Somebody was not your life partner. And I feel like the more you started to work towards these goals, the more you started to realize that either they didn't see your vision, they weren't contributing to it, or they just weren't in alignment, the Lovers reverse, with what you desired, right, for your life, what you wanted it to look like, what you want your Ten of Pentacles to look like. Because at the end of the day, that's a system, right? Millionaires, billionaires, all of those assets are not liquid. It's a system. And everybody has to play their part. The bankers, the lawyers, the whatever, everybody plays their part. So what's this Five of Cups? Why is this person in regret? Five of Swords. So we got 5 and 5 here. 10? Yeah, this cycle here that's closing out. Aquarius, Venus. I don't know, it's giving like something about this person's energy either confuse you, or they had some things that they need to heal from that they were projecting onto you that was slowing you down. This person could have made, okay, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is also giving me somebody materialistic, right? And if you don't know how to save your money, it don't matter how much you make. If you don't have good money management, you'll never have enough. I'm also getting something about that. They weren't structured in their spending with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. They could have been materialistic, is kind of what I'm getting. And they weren't helping you. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to think long term when they make decisions. Seven of Swords reverse. So something is being revealed about this person. Okay, they could be embarrassed. Because maybe they're still in the same place while you're actually building, growing, coming into wealth. This person could be trying to escape the embarrassment of a community of people. I don't know why it feels like you were this person's scapegoat or something. What else for this Five of Swords? Too many cards. And 2 cards of Aquarius here. Somebody could have been an Aquarius. Or, let me see. What else for this Five of Swords? The Strength card. Yeah, look, now we have the Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups, Tower, the Death card. Yeah, this 2 of Cups, there's a new relationship here. And I feel like the 3 of Cups right behind that too, this is one where you two are getting ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor, or it's harvest season. You worked hard all year long and now you're about to see something materialize, something manifest into the physical. Because you can't outrun your frequency, but eventually the work that you're putting in will catch up. As long as your wealth is rooted in truth, it will catch up to you. So the Strength card, okay, I'm getting somebody heavy in their ego. This could be a person that had to escape from. Like literally wanted to tie you down, didn't want to let you go. It feels like he needed you for financial or material reasons. And it could have been a challenge for you to overcome, you know, this cycle, this person. Because something about this Five of Cups is telling me they maybe wanted to guilt trip you for like leaving them behind, or this is Leo energy. Give me more on the Strength card, the Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, look, the Tower, the Death card, the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So somebody definitely is going through an awakening. The 4 of Swords is Libra, Jupiter. Yeah, big transformation. Yeah, look, the Sun. Positivity, freedom, healing. Masculine energy too. Solar plexus. Yeah, somebody really is finding their identity. And this is a spiritual inheritance. I'm seeing this 10 of Pentacles somebody's coming into. But let's get one card. What's the 7 of Swords reverse with the Strength? The 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn. Yeah, somebody wanted to control you. It also feels like control what you do with your money while you were trying to do positive things with it. They wanted to shop, keep up with the Joneses or whatever. Because this Five of Swords gives me like embarrassing. Yeah. Somebody could be an Aquarius. There's a whole lot of Aquarius energy here. And Leo with the Strength card, they're opposite signs. So you two could have been like, there could have been good chemistry between you and a person, but as far as compatibility and like y'all MO was just different. Like y'all didn't operate the same. So this Knight of Wands in reverse could be somebody who was reckless in your energy, with your energy. Or just period. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who's like a hothead with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Like they could have been, you know, snapping at everybody, causing problems. Like, yeah, somebody, they have a lot of emotional maturing to do. And I feel like you were able to overcome this person because you healed and started to open your heart. Yeah, so the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody, it feels like who they wanted to control you. Also, Capricorn energy is somebody who's prone to having a lot of secrets. Somebody could have had a lot of secrets, or somebody, they care too much about their appearance than to work on themselves on the inside. Hey, Halo. Hey, me. I can't understand that language, but hello, everybody. Yeah, it was like somebody cared too much about how things look to the public, right? If you like, yeah, no, you don't need to get your nails done this week. You need to get your hair done, or we don't need to go out and buy them Jordans because we're trying to save for our long-term goals. This person's snapping, like, what do you mean? Like, or they don't understand. Five of Swords can be confusion, right? Like they understand. What's the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? Oh man, got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Let's get one card, Spirit. A lot of things changed with somebody here. It feels like the mindset too with the King of Swords. That's probably the first thing that shifted. And things do happen mentally first before they happen physically. What's the Seven of Pentacles reverse? Like you were with somebody, yeah, look, the Hierophant. Feels like there was a change to your life partner. The Hierophant could be a higher level of commitment or a spiritual connection. Yeah, somebody's morals. It feels like your whole paradigm shifted here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, to me, this is given like whoever you left behind, whenever you left them behind, like your whole shit shifted. Like, I don't know what to call it, but it's like everything changed for you. Everything changed. Somebody could be with the Taurus with this Hierophant here. Okay, even the Hierophant could be like Sagittarius energy. And that's somebody who is like, I don't know, Sagittarius energies, they're high achievers. They're ambitious. They're usually educated, high earners. All right, their ruling planet is Jupiter. What's this Hierophant? Yeah, Devil reverse. So this could be somebody in your life who has a lot of influence over you, or this is you taking your power back from something that had a lot of influence over you. Okay, the Devil reverse also talks about overcoming bliss. It can also be like your desires. Yeah, your desires change. Everything changed. Queen of Wands reverse, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is given like whoever this past person was, they give off like a shallow, lustful competitive, catty type of energy. Even if they're a man, it feels like their feminine energy was oppressed with the Queen of Wands reverse. And right, the feminine energy is magnetic, and the Nine of Cups also talks about abundance, prosperity. So even if they were a man with their feminine energy oppressed, they would have a hard time manifesting any abundance. So yeah, the devil also, whoever this person was, they were operating out of their shadow self. This Hierophant also gives me you like coming into your higher self, more operating higher self, your connection to spirit or source. Give me on the Hierophant. Or maybe that's what you started to do. You started a spiritual journey, because the Fool can be that, somebody who's at the beginning of their spiritual journey, right? And your connection to source shifted, and they started to guide you away from like the earthly influences of this world. Or this could even be a person that's doing this for you. Give me more on the Hierophant. Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah, there's here, yeah, the Chariot, coercion, a lack of willpower, somebody who has no sense of direction. Yeah, so this person, whoever was able to control you in the past, they're not able to anymore. And this Nine of Swords gives me them, like stressed, anxious, restless, because they see you taking your power back. It's almost like this person, this Hierophant is you, right? And this person sees you becoming everything that you said you would be, or getting ready to achieve, especially with the World back here. Everything you wanted or desired to. But this person, it feels like they didn't believe in you, or they just wasn't getting with the program. So it's like, get with it or get lost. I hate to be that way, but how can you sleep next to somebody at night who doesn't believe in your dreams? That would be really hard. It would be. So yeah, somebody's seeing here that they don't have any control over you, your image, right? Because the devil is Capricorn energy, which talks about publicity, fame, status, whatever. This person they don't have any control over you. The Hierophant also gives me somebody here stepping into a new timeline, or you shifted timelines because like your actions started to change, or because you unblocked your heart chakra, right? All the timelines exist parallel to each other, just your decisions, right, on a daily basis determine which one you exist on. So this person sees you stepping into some sort of leadership role, or authority, or gaining more influence, affluence, or whatever it is. Some of you guys could own your own company and be like a CEO or a boss. Okay, you could even be like a chairman. I don't know, I'm getting something about non-profit organizations too, with all this Aquarius energy around here. What's this Nine of Swords? But somebody is stressed. Nine of Swords is Gemini Mars. Dang, it's given like if I would have just submitted, kind of. I mean, I don't know, because it would be hard to submit that's something that you don't agree with. So at that point, it's just like you guys are not compatible. But this person is stressed out, and it almost feels like they could be embarrassed too. The Seven of Swords in the verse, they're trying to escape some form of embarrassment that they're experiencing because they see you rising. And it's like they fumbled you. What's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles talks about somebody's reputation. Virgo sun. This Emperor in the reverse. Oh, got the King of Wands behind him. Ten of Swords reverse. This could be somebody you're healing from. Overcoming a betrayal. Healing with this Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody who probably maliciously gossiped about you, maybe tried to slander your name, or sent you a lot of mental projections. So yeah, this could be a narcissist. King of Wands reverse, Emperor, somebody who abuses their power and authority. I'm also getting somebody who's physically abusive, or was with this Knight of Wands back here. Somebody couldn't control their anger, or they had a lot of repressed anger. I'm getting both, and it would just randomly come up. Like somebody could have been bipolar. I'm getting a lot. Okay, let me move on. So yeah, this Eight of Pentacles, this is your reputation. Because maybe they tried to ruin it, or maybe they doubted you or belittled you, talked down on you, nasty to you. The Five of Swords is projection. And this is somebody who you had to escape. And now they're in regret over how they treated you, what they did. It's given like you could have been dating somebody who was jealous of you or incompetent with you. But at the same time, they needed you. It's like, I'm going to try to stop all your life plans or destroy everything that you're on, because I don't want you to look better than me. Not knowing that the love that you have for a person, you would have took them where you wanted to go, or where, you get what I'm saying? Like, Libras are naturally very fair and balanced people, very generous, very like bubbly. So I don't know. Give me more on this Eight of Pentacles. If a Libra turn up on your ass, like you did something wrong to them. Page of Wands in reverse. You could be in no contact with this person, or this is somebody, I don't know, they got some bad habits here with the Page of Wands in reverse. Like inspiration, creativity. It's giving like this person would just lash out and then sit back later and think like, oh, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, wherever the person is. Okay, I'm seeing something else here. There was a job that felt redundant, repetitive, that you were doing. Something that there was a lack of creativity or passion, or you couldn't contribute your creative ideas, right? Your creativity, and you know, your ideas weren't accepted in this work environment or whatever it was. And you could have had a boss that was oppressive, or somebody who abused their power and authority. Maybe they were on power trips, 11:11 on the clock. I don't know, but something here made you anxious or stressed you out. I'm getting that too. But I also feel like this is a person that you were dealing with. Yeah, so the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this could be like a job that was ending, or maybe it was a dead-end job. This could even be people being bribed to go against you. I'm also getting somebody stealing credit for your work or your ideas, your boss, and acting like they were theirs. Yeah, there was a job here that maybe that was stressing somebody out, and this needed to change. But you're this Hierophant, so you outranked your environment. Yeah, even the Eight of Pentacles talks about somebody hardworking, disciplined, really skilled at what they do. Self-mastery. You could have worked in a service industry. I'm getting a thing where like Pentacles in the reverse, your job could be trying to bribe you to come back. Yeah, but this Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's just something here that you're not interested in. This Page of Wands in the reverse. Your Judgment in reverse. Yeah. If this was a job, it's because somebody wasn't answering the call from spirits. They weren't operating within their life purpose. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse is somebody trailing behind their clock of destiny. Also, if this is a person, right, who's stressed out over seeing you, you know, step into, come in alignment with your higher self, right? They maybe want a reconciliation, but with the Judgment in reverse, that's not happening. This is somebody who lacks accountability. They lack self-awareness. They make terrible decisions. And it's like, at some point, it became predictable with the Page of Wands reverse, to where they would just be repeating the same things over and over again. So you had to take your power back. I don't know what you were saving this person from, but you were saving them from something. Embarrassment or debt. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm also getting, with you detaching, with you taking your power back, with this devil card in the reverse, somebody's either their health or energy is declining with this page of wands. Their creativity is declining. They're descending. You're ascending and somebody is descending. What's the Judgment in reverse? Yeah, this Emperor in the reverse. Okay, now he wants to show his face. So this could be somebody's, y'all could have something going on in court with this person. Y'all could be getting a divorce. So maybe y'all trying to divide assets, or yeah, somebody's trying to hold on to, they trying to strong arm you. All this is clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. It's like somebody trying to strong arm you for something that you've worked hard to create, or something that you've worked hard to build, while they sat there and did nothing with their money, or didn't contribute their fair share. You know, if you guys are going through a divorce or something like that, I feel like this Seven of Swords reversed with the Five of Swords is, it's being revealed to you how jealous this person was of you, how competitive they were. Like, that's what it feels like. You could be realizing that somebody was never meant to be your life partner. They were in competition with you, like, the whole time. This is so weird. This is so weird. Yeah, so the narcissist, I didn't even mean to say the narcissist. Emperor in the reverse is somebody who's not grounded in their own identity. The Judgment in reverse is also like, they're very scattered. Their energy is very scattered. They don't have any control or discipline. They do a lot of reckless shit. It could be Aries energy with this Emperor reverse. Okay, it feels like you taking back your power. Somebody's whole identity or persona with the Devil reverse, public persona, is just being uprooted. Whatever facade they had is falling. Whoever they were masquerading around as is being revealed. A lie is being revealed. And this could be something that's publicly happening with the Hierophant all clarifying this energy. Because somebody cares so much about how they looked, their reputation, that they had to control everything. And this is what this is giving me. Like, they had to try and control and manipulate everything around them just to fit in. How can I describe it? Just to keep up some sort of image or persona about themselves. Right? It's like, I need you to act the way I tell everybody you act, so I can keep my hands clean, or I can keep my image. Like, this is so weird. Y'all know who I'm channeling right now? Cardi B and Offset. That's who this is giving. Like, what the hell? And somebody here, it's like they're trying to hold on to their little 10 seconds of fame with the Strength card. Because, you know, Leo energy is that. What for a reverse? Oh, Queen of Wands reverse. Y'all don't want to know what I just heard. Is the word for a concubine? I'm like, this somebody's concubine, whatever you call it. Let me see. Or this could be a female that they like triangulated you with. Let me see what that word means, because I honestly don't even know. I just heard it in my head. Okay, concubines serve as a dual purpose for elite men. Dynastic continuity through a larger pool of potential heirs, and providing sexual pleasure and companionship outside of marriage. Yeah. The practice also offered benefits for the women, such as potential financial security and social status. Although their children had lower inheritance rights, the concubine was also used to solidify political alliances and symbolize males. Well, this somebody tried to make you their concubine. That's what I'm getting. Like what? Who's this Queen of Wands reverse? Yeah, look, the Nine of Cups, pleasure, fame. Cups reverse, jealousy. You know, it feels like this person probably learned the hard way that they couldn't control you, or once you started to rebel, right, and take on your own spirit, control the authority of your own spirit, this is what they try to do to you. It's like, okay, if you won't act how I want you to act, or if you won't do, and now it feels like they're embarrassed because all this feels like it's coming out. The Nine of Cups is fame, fortune, abundance, but I'm getting like a highly sexual energy with this Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could be somebody who wanted to be like you, that this person knew, and they like triangulated you with them. Because, you know, I just heard what you won't do, another woman will. That's what this is giving. Yeah, look, this manipulation. The Magician in the reverse with the Lovers in the reverse. This is manipulation. All for attention. Six of Wands reverse. I feel like you're impressed. You don't care. What's this Eight of Cups reverse? I want to move on from this energy. What's this Eight of Cups reverse? Three of Swords reverse. So yeah, this is healing. Somebody could be healing from abandonment wounds or insecurities that were developed in this relationship. Okay, I'm also somebody holding a grudge against you because they feel like you abandoned them. Three of Swords is Libra, Saturn. Somebody wasn't learning their lesson. Yeah, learning from past mistakes. Three of Pentacles. It feels like somebody wasn't hardworking. Somebody could have been lazy. They weren't a team player. The Lovers in the reverse keep showing up. I don't know if this is somebody's like karmic soulmate. Okay, a karmic twin. I'm getting love spells here with the Magician in the reverse. And the Lovers in the reverse. Somebody could be doing love spells to get you to want to work with them again, or to will you back in. What's the Three of Swords reverse? I wonder what the equivalent of a concubine is for a man. Let me see. If y'all know what I mean. Oh, a concubiness. Where it's referred to a stable, non-exclusive sexual relationship with a man of lower social status. It's reserved as an alternative to marriage, especially when legal or social impediments prevented a formal union. So the male would come from a lower social class or was a slave, while the more dominant partner was a higher social standing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with the Hierophant. Something about this, your come up and somebody's, your ascension and somebody's descension is happening on a public scale. Yeah, this is you moving on into peaceful and calm waters. Okay, what's this? Yeah, somebody feels abandoned, left out in the cold. Somebody could feel real triggered. If this is a narcissist, they're feeling real triggered by you. Somebody could feel homeless, like their soul don't have a home. Somebody could be in debt or getting ready to go into debt. What's this Five of Pentacles? This is Mercury. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, look, the Moon reverse. Ooh, it's a lot of secrets being revealed. A lot of it also feels like you're no longer doubting your intuition, or a lot of things about this person is getting revealed. It feels like somebody is having to face their worst fear with the Moon reverse. There are no paths or forward being illuminated to this person. They're going to be stuck. Somebody is blocked from accessing you, your energy. What's the Moon reverse? This is Pisces, Cancer. 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, Saturn. You know, it feels like this person is maybe discovering how you carried a lot of their responsibilities. They're figuring that out. Because this 10 of Wands gives me them feeling burdened, overwhelmed. Yeah, the Queen of Swords talks about setting boundaries. Burdened, overwhelmed, especially financially with this Five of Pentacles here. It feels like they don't have enough money to pay for the lifestyle that they were living in your name, or to all the responsibilities or maybe even bills that they might have. Also feel like this person's spirit is awakening to the fact that with the Five of Pentacles behind it, like they're not about to have anything. Yeah, look at the sun. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, which is Libra moon, and the sun. So somebody was thriving off of your energy. The sun is source, right? Your energy, your vitality, your life force. And you've blocked access to this completely. Somebody could like to wear black sunglasses. Yeah, look at this bow. This like, if you come near me, she like, if you even bring your ass over here. What's this 10 of Wands? Yeah, somebody is realizing what life is without you, or what it's about to be. I feel like they awaken into that. Yeah, Six of Swords. So yeah, this gives me you, Libra, moving on into peaceful and calmer waters. Yeah, here goes the Queen of Swords again. You could be physically moving away from this person. Or this is somebody that's having to pack up all their stuff and move. Five of Pentacles does give that. Them having to move out of a house or a home or something. What else for this 10 of Wands, Six of Swords? Yeah, that card. Ooh, child, this person's getting ready to go through a big transformation. This gives somebody experiencing a spiritual death. To where they getting ready, the Five of Pentacles, it feels like they're getting ready to lose everything. All of it. Yikes. But the death card is Scorpio, which is karmic energy. Right? So they needed this for change. Three of Swords is Libra Saturn. Like I said, that's learning painful lessons for your soul's evolution. It's in the reverse, so it's like this person wasn't learning their lesson, or I feel like they're really holding a grudge. What's this Three of Swords reverse? But this could also be you healing. You're healing. Yeah, Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is you healing. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Somebody broke your heart, or I don't know. This could be you respect for somebody, falling out of love. So we got the King of Cups here in the upright, and the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's feminine energy was oppressed. They didn't know how to care, nurture, whatever. And if this is this man, I'm seeing this in a different way now. This King of Cups with the Ace of Cups in reverse could be a breakup because somebody was codependent. So anyway, this was like a lot of mental projection that you're overcoming with this Ten of Swords reverse. Somebody wanted you to be like stuck. The Eight of Cups, I sometimes see that as somebody like in the sunken place and they just can't get out of it. And they wanted you to be like that with them so bad. So what's the Death card? Yeah, so this feels like something being eclipsed. Oh, we have the High Priestess. This feels like a spirit guide that's making some shit shake around here. Removing a lot of things in your life that no longer serve you. The High Priestess is Pisces energy, but this feels like a guide that somebody has. Orchestrating a lot of changes. What else for this High Priestess? Eight of Swords reverse. Somebody could be about to go to spiritual jail or real jail. Oh no, Page of Swords reverse. I'm getting like somebody trying to bind you because they're trying to avoid a total loss or a change. This could also be somebody trying to mentally project this onto you. They want you to feel stuck as a victim or in some sort of victim mentality. This could also be somebody who wants to Okay, I just heard something different. This High Priestess is somebody was living in your subconscious. It's almost like this person traumatized you so bad to the point where, like, say if you like, okay, I don't know, this is just an example. You tell this person, oh, I want to go on a diet, right? And you walking around the grocery store by yourself and you see a bag of chips. And you like, ooh, these are my favorite. I'm hungry. I want to get these chips. The minute you go to pick up them chips, you hear this person's nasty ass voice in the back of your head talk about you fat, you don't need them goddamn chips. Like that is. So somebody, they wanted to live in your subconscious. This is, wow. So that everything that you did would feel like you're self-sabotaging. This Swords can also be somebody who has imposter syndrome. The Queen is, I didn't even made it seem to, see, I can't even talk. The Page of Swords in the reverse is evil eyeing. It's also misinformation. And the High Priestess can talk about wisdom. So somebody wanted you to make you feel like you were naive with the Fool, like you didn't know anything. What is my energy now? Are you a Libra? Hey, Richardson. Yeah, that's who I'm talking to. Hey. What's your sun sign? So yeah, this is like the end of somebody being able to like live in your subconscious. What's this Eight of Swords? But I feel like this High Priest is also somebody about to be in spirit jail. What's the Eight of Swords? Yeah, the Six of Cups is healing. The past, nostalgia. A familiar spirit. This Death card gives like a portal that's closing. Because the High Priestess can be the 5D, like the ethers too. Two of Swords. Yeah, to your energy, your vitality, your source. Yeah, look, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody about to be in debt. The Tower right behind it and the Page of Cups reverse. This person is so jealous of you. This person feels like a labor digger. And I came across that concept the other day on TikTok to where it was talk about this is somebody who They quietly cheering you on, you know, from the sidelines. And actually, they might even be the loudest one. Who knows? Because they see like you don't have everything that you want to have, right? And you haven't achieved everything that you want to, but they see you have the ambition, the talent, the skill, the resources to get there, right? And then once you get there, they expect to just live off of you because, oh, I supported you this whole way and da 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 da, like I deserve da 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 da. Like, no, you don't. You didn't put any work. If I give you, that's out of the kindness of my own heart, but you're not entitled. What's this, Six of Cups? Yeah, this feels like somebody trying to bind you to the past. To your past. Yeah, Two of Swords to create, Two of Wands to create blockages. Yeah, to sacrifice you. Hangman reverse. So it's like, yeah, I can't block you. I can't stop you. I see you rising and you know, falling or descending. Now I want to sacrifice you and keep you bonded to me. Yeah, look, King of Wands reverse. So that you can stay here. What's this, Two of Wands? Yeah, look, the Empress in the reverse. The Queen of Swords. The Four of Swords reverse. The Justice reverse. The Queen of Swords, I feel like you see the plot. You're very discerning and wise. Yeah, this Justice in reverse is somebody getting bad karma. Or they're trying to bind you so that you can inherit their karma. So you could be binded to them and their karma. That's too many cards. What's this Two of Wands? This is Aries, Mars. Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords. Keep you stuck. This is somebody that's trying to get into your subconscious so bad to where they want you to feel like you have to choose to go back to the past, whatever they're doing. Yeah, they're trying to make you choose the past. Choose stagnancy with this Eight of Cups reverse. Choose debt, or want you to be a lost soul just like them. But the Queen of Swords in the upright, this is you setting boundaries. This is you being discerning of whatever this person is projecting onto you subconsciously. With the High Priestess back here, they want you to feel like you don't have no other choice but to go back to the past. And this is all a projection. I'm about to pull on these cards that I have over here. What's the Fool? Yeah, this is giving me like that card is a dark cloud. So the Three of Cups. You could be detaching and leaving behind a lot of social circles or friends. Okay, this could also be you coming into new friendships too, new beginnings. You could be celebrating something. Oh yeah, look, a new relationship, Two of Cups. You could be brainstorming new ideas for your business. Because with the Ten of Pentacles back here, this is a business. And I feel like your ideas are original. What else for this Three of Cups? This is Cancer, Venus. You know, this Three of Cups with the Fool, it gives me like there's a lot of gossip and talk around you and your person and whatever you're doing. But with the Fool, it's like you don't care. You're carefree. You're detached. Like you don't... It has no bearings on you. What's the Three of Cups? Yeah, see. Two of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody that's not open and flexible to change. Okay, so I'm getting here. Somebody could need new friends. You could need to leave behind certain groups of friends or social circles or whatever. The Two of Pentacles in reverse could also be like things being out of control. Sometimes the Two of Pentacles could even be news and information. So whatever these people talking about, they got the wrong idea. They don't have the tea. They have piss. What's the Two of Pentacles reverse? This is Capricorn energy. Oh, the Tower. Yeah. This is chaos, divine intervention. Something here is really just out of control. And this Tower is spirit intervening. That's this High Priestess over here. So you can detach from whatever this is. But it feels like a group of people with these Three of Cups. But these people are not changing. They're not evolving. Your Lovers in the reverse talks about things that are not in alignment with you. Okay, who is the person? This could be like your ex-husband. You would probably have to go back to the beginning of the reading and watch it. But this feels like somebody that tried to use Libra as a scapegoat. And now Libra is healing from whatever this person was projecting onto them and like trying to control their whole life, what they couldn't do, a lot. So yeah, I'll save this live so you can go back and watch it. You know, this Page of Cups with the Lovers reverse, somebody is so jealous that you're no longer choosing them. They're no longer your choice of love, you're no longer the ideal. They're no longer your ideal counterparts, and they're doing black magic on you. Magician in the reverse, or their mask is falling. Yeah, Justice in the reverse. Yeah, they're doing black magic. If y'all have something going on, or they could be doing like justice magic or whatever. But yeah, somebody is so jealous that you're no longer choosing them. And they also have a childhood wound that they haven't integrated. And that could be why they're narcissistic like this. What's the Tower? So yeah, things were out of control. You know, the Hangman. So this talks about blockages being removed. If you were stagnant, whatever paradigms, belief systems, it's giving me like friends, social circles, or people you may have been celebrating with or whatever. All right, the Tower is those things being dismantled, outdated beliefs dismantled, outdated belief systems, people who don't have their priorities in order. It's giving like a lot of distractions, chaos, gossip, all of that around you. And these things need to go because it's either what's keeping you stagnant or, yeah, it's keeping you stagnant with the Hangman here, causing delays. And the Tower is also, somebody is really getting ready to go through a big upgrade. But the Tower is also like an upgrade to your energetic frequency, because whatever was weighing you down, whatever was no longer in alignment with you or serving your highest good gets removed with the Tower. So things can be built on solid, stable foundations. Okay, I'm also seeing here if somebody experienced a period of stillness, it is because Spirit needed you to see what was causing all the chaos in your life so that you can remove it. That's what the Hangman does. There's stillness there, but you only move a period of stillness when you see what you need to sacrifice, when you see what it is that might be in your way. Give me more on the Tower. The Scorpio Aries energy. It's the Tower. Yeah, the Sun. Freedom. Oh, you have to be free. Okay, we got the Empress in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse. Oh. Yeah, this feels like karmic energy. This Sun is healing because we got the Emperor in the reverse here and the Empress in the reverse here. Okay, I'm kind of channeling that maybe if you tried to conceive with this person and, you know, it didn't work out, my condolences. But I feel like, because this Page of Cups in reverse keeps coming up, but now it's with this Empress in the reverse. Yeah, look, Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. It was with the wrong person. What else for the Sun? But this is clarity. So it feels like you have clarity now. You can see a lot better in terms of your third eye with the Hangman. Like your vision is clearer. You can see a lot better. You know, I'm kind of getting this thing where like hindsight is 20/20. Now you're seeing what was creating stillness or stagnancy. Yeah, it feels like you see things more clearly now. Not with your two eyes, like with your third eye. Okay, this could also be an upgrade, third eye, expansion of your spiritual and psychic abilities. But I'm really getting this reading is about a masculine. If not, this is a woman's masculine energy that's healing. It's coming back to me. Okay, what's coming back to you? My bad. Sometimes I get so focused on what I'm seeing here that I need to that I forget to look at the chat. What's the Sun? Yeah, see, this person really was in your subconscious. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups. This is somebody coming back into union themselves. Okay, I'm really like seeing somebody's soul being set free. Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse. This is solar plexus energy, coercion. All right, somebody tried to block your chariot. They were blocking divine will. Yeah, look, this Magician in the reverse keeps coming out. It feels like now that this person is being exposed, they're doing something to create this cloud of darkness or something over you. They want to confuse you. Yeah, so the Two of Cups is healing, especially with the Sun behind it, is healing. It could even be a new relationship here to where you guys are happy, you're thriving. It's also shared energy, right? So y'all life paths could have mirrored each other and you are free for something. But the Hangman here, it feels like it talks about patience. And the Fool here, okay, so it's giving like you and this person are starting a new journey together. So maybe y'all both had the same past and y'all are turning over a new leaf so that y'all can heal, grow, and liberate each other. It's giving like the love that you and this person have between each other is dispelling this darkness. And whoever with this Two of Pentacles thought that they can control you, they're losing control. And there's a tower here that's about to hit. What's this Two of Cups? Yeah, whatever they tried to do didn't work. Because I feel like with the Swords, you seen through whatever it was. Yeah, look, the Seven of Wands. Y'all are protected. I didn't even mean to say Two of Swords. I meant to say Two of Cups. Because Two of Swords is the same thing, a blockage. So, yeah. But I think it's already out. Is it? If it's not already out, oh no, it's back here. You know, it's funny. It's right behind this criminal, this Knight of Swords. The Two of Swords is right on top of this person that's been attacking you. Trying to drain your light with the Star in reverse. Yeah, evil eye you. Page of Cups. So yeah, you and your person are protected. It feels like with the Sun right behind y'all, either you guys are vibrating so high or, you know, because the love frequency is one of the highest. Love, gratitude, improvisation, which is like constant creation. That's really just a form of channeling, right? But the frequency of love, like the love between y'all is so high, it's dispelling all the darkness around y'all. So Seven of Wands here, y'all could both be defending yourselves from the past. Y'all could both be, you know, the Seven of Wands, because it could also talk about overcoming challenges and obstacles, but specifically like going within, right? Yoga, meditation, okay, things that you do to align yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, I'm seeing that they're trying here. I'm about to get into that and show you. Because I see the High Priest, the Eight of Swords here. It's a binding spell. It's a spell to bind you to the past. Yeah. And, you know, spell work don't literally have to be, you know, people using the elements, earth, fire, water, you know, air. It don't have to be that way. It could be mental projections. It can be gossip. Gossip is a spell work, right? It could be evil lying, right? People sending ill intents, mental projections, right? It don't have to be, you know, the craft that everybody thinks of. Yeah, look. Oh, wow. Queen of Pentacles reversed is reverse. King of Pentacles reverse. King of Wands reverse. This was the past. Y'all both was fucked up financially. Nothing was balanced between y'all or y'all finances. All because this person wants to be a warlock with the King of Wands in reverse. It's like this person would have rather drained your energy than till you climb to the top, where you would have helped them out and took them with you. That's weird. What's the Seven of Wands? Jealousy. That's why people who are jealous, they gotta go. Period. You gotta keep your distance. They will do anything to get what you have, either because they want it themselves or they don't want you to have it. What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, look, King of Wands reverse. There go that incubus, succubus, Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, so it's like there's a relationship here that could go in public with the sun, or that's being revealed, or whatever the case may be. And now that this person sees you together in harmony with another person who you guys are equally, now they're breaking their silence. They're obsessed. The Cups reverse with taking down this union. Four of Wands reverse. Causing chaos, drama, conflict. Yeah, look, Justice reverse. This person is mad that they ain't got no money. That's what that is. That's how you can tell somebody's materialistic. That's crazy. Yeah, look, deluded attachments. What I want wants me in the reverse. What's this High Priestess? Yeah, look, they're trying to bind 2 bodies, 1 soul. This feels like they're trying to keep a soul tie. I see it broken back here with the Devil in the reverse. Pick up the nymphs. Then we have lotus eyes, enlightenment, visible through the eyes, third eye, reflection of the cosmic energy within. That's in the reverse. They're trying to block your third eye, so you could be confused about which way you need to go. So you have no choice but to go back to the past. It's like they don't want you to see what's in front of you. Game over. This is kind of in the reverse. It's more sideways, so it's like they're trying to prevent a cycle from closing. It's already closed. Yeah, death, coffin, reverse. They're trying to hold on to you. This person don't like change, don't want to change. They don't know how to alchemize any energy because they're giving it all away to whoever this is. This Queen of Wands reverse next to them tells me like this person sleeps around, right? And I know I say this a lot, but I don't know if I've ever said it in Libra's reading. Your sacral energy is so important because it secretes, it makes a fluid, right? It's spermatosa and ovum combined. And this needs to flow north towards your crown, right? It makes brain matter. But when you have sex too often, or when you're exchanging it with somebody who's draining it, right? Because sex is either going to do 2 things. It's going to be a portal or a vortex. I think that's what it's called. But either way, right? It takes 24 hours for this fluid to be created within your body and 72 hours for it to be distributed, right? And if you're having sex too often, because this is a fluid that like kind of charges you, right, then your nervous system, you start to like run on empty, like spiritually speaking. It drains you, your life force, because the crown is the authority of your spirit. So you need that open and active and functioning. So this, when they be talking about a woman be dumb for a man, it's because he fucking their brains out, literally. Literally. So if he's going around spreading his life force, his chi energy to people that don't know how to protect that, it causes a lot of disruptions, right? Because Scorpio's constellation is right before Sagittarius, right? But if you look at Scorpios, it goes up and down. It's that M, right? And then Sagittarius is just that arrow pointing straight up, because when you bring your consciousness out of your lower self, right, and you start to really give your life force to the universe, right, working on your goals, your projects, the things you aspire to do and be, right, that's when you start to see the universe not just grow and expand, right, as far as you like having more wisdom, right? But then you start to manifest some sort of abundance, right? And one of the major arcanas of Sagittarius is the Wheel of Fortune. That's Sagittarius Jupiter, right? So too much sex with the wrong person, because sex magic can be powerful now, right? It's a form of creation. But too much sex with the wrong person is going to deplete all your energy. Before you know it, you can't even get up and brush your teeth. You can't even get up, comb your hair. You don't want to get dressed. You don't want to go run no errands. You don't want to make your bed. Like, it's simple, but it's so profound at the same time. So if this person, if he got all these women around him that he's sleeping with or whatever, even women, I'm not biased, they're not going to have any energy to put out into the universe to actually build and create things for themselves. So anyway, yeah, this person, they're trying to hold on to you. So and the Four of Swords is you awakening. That's what this is giving. Somebody's going through an awakening because they have true love in their life, or they're just coming back into union with themselves and taking their power back from this incubus, succubus energy, this energy vampire. Oh yeah, so also what I wanted to tell you is, if you ever see how Virgo and Scorpio have the same depiction, but Virgo, that M is closed, right? That represents the reproductive organs, energy, whatever, untouched, untapped. That's why Virgo is considered the virgin, and why they're considered to be more pure, right? And more psychic. So let's see what else for this high priestess. Yeah, they're definitely doing something dark now. Yeah, look, playing games, mind games, lies, attempts to disempower, manipulation, intimidate, how to outwit, influence, control, narcissistic personality, all for wealth. Yeah, she does. The Six of Cups is a reunion. All for wealth. Yeah, karmic bonds behind that in the reverse. This person wants money. Dream weaver. Yeah, look, in the divine flower. Wow. So I'm gonna get Dragon Oracle here, because this talks about change, transformation, and dragon energy is very powerful. So let's see, what time is it? Oh, 12 o'clock. Okay, so let's see. I keep hearing that song. I keep hearing that song in my head. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I feel like there's going to be a lot of significant things changing in October. What's the message here for Libra? What I'm seeing here, y'all closing out a cycle with somebody only wanted to be nice, caring, genuine when they wanted some money. Outside of that, they were operating as a King of Swords. out of that cerebral energy. What's the message here? Oh, some of them in the upright, some of them are in the reverse. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so this says Blue Dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing. Yeah, accept the heart activation, give and receive heart healing. That's what I feel like you and your person are doing. So yeah, there's a heart chakra awakening. And this true love is dispelling darkness, all the darkness around y'all, you and your person. So let's see what this means. The color blue could be significant. Oh no, I just seen it. I just seen it. Where did it go? Yeah, here it is. And you know, the sun is source energy. So the Pleiades, oh my gosh, number 33. Somebody could be 33. It says the Pleiades is the star cluster of healing. Between source and the Pleiades, there is a blue etheric rose. Oh, let me show y'all. This is the card. You know, your ethereal body is really like your angel. All right, so it says, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, the blue etheric rose. It has 33 petals. For 33 is the vibration of Christ's light. This rose is transformer through which pure source healing is downloaded to the masters of Pleiades. They pass it at an appropriate frequency to the angels and dragons, who in turn shower it onto those humans who are ready. That's what the Fool is. Yes. A new journey. Okay, so maybe this is even initiation. Maybe y'all are already spiritual, but this could be an initiation into a new phase. Okay, so the incredible 7th-dimensional blue dragons from the Pleiades hold the rose in their hearts and radiate source healing. They whirl around us, pouring this blue heart healing into us as soon as they see we are ready. They activate our 12 chakras. Yeah, that's the world card. That's the upgrade that I was talking about. Okay. Relax, invited to touch you, and accept an energy it brings you. Alternatively, it may have sought you to suggest you give beautiful blue Pleiadian healing under the law of grace to others. If you wish to do this, tell it that you are ready, and it will activate a huge energetic blue rose in your heart so you can direct source healing to a person or situation. That's this person who needs it. This narcissist. So when you start to receive this energy, even if you're not, like the same way you project evil eye, the same way people project evil eye and confusion and manipulation and chaos, is the same way you can project love, healing, forgiveness onto this person without even touching them. Right? So I feel like that's what this is telling you to do. And you know, you and your person, it's not like it would drain you, because y'all are able to alchemize energy, which is transmuting the lower negative energies in your field into more positive and higher vibrations. And especially when you receive your power from source, like, long story short, the healer heals themselves. So you'll never be drained as long as you know how to heal yourself, especially when you're with somebody who there is an exchange of true, genuine love, right? But yeah, so this is source healing, and they're telling you to project it onto this person who needs it, because they're not going to change. But I feel like it would benefit you because they would leave you the fuck alone. But yeah, they did start doing dark magic. That's terrible. All because they're trying to keep up some sort of public image or facade, or they don't want to accept defeat. They don't want to accept that they've been defeated and that they've been replaced with somebody who's ready for what you're ready for. Even if they got a past too. Everybody got a past. Shit, ain't nobody a saint. At least that's how I feel. But the hell? Like, All because people don't want to be their authentic selves. And, you know, being your authentic self is like the most liberating feeling. Imagine you being surrounded by a group of people who claim to be your friends, but they don't even know who you are. Like, that's doing yourself a disservice. They don't even know the real you. They really love you then. I liked how this turned out, because true love conquers all. Every time. It's going to conquer every single time. The battle of evil and darkness is perpetual, right? You can't have without dark, but the dark never wins. It might be temporary until you step into the light, but once you do, like, it don't even matter no more. So yeah, true love wins. I like this reading, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.